Check, check. Hey, what's going on? So, I was taking a lighting tutorial by Shane Hurlbut recently, and he introduced me to an extremely awesome and very interesting concept that I wanted to now share with you, which is the idea that you can have a good side, right? I mean, we've heard that saying said in jest when people are describing like actors, right? Like, I mean, as a videographer, oftentimes like people will always be like, oh, get this, it's my good side. That is probably the second top one aside from can you make me look 20 pounds lighter? And come on, people, seriously. What I find fascinating is depending on which side you place that light can either make your talent or make your subject look better or worse. When this idea was introduced to me, I immediately ran up to my bathroom that has a direct overhead light and just started moving my face side to side just to see which side actually ended up looking better. And it turns out there is a side of my face that actually looks better. So what I did is I've just got a light just boomed right over top of me on a stand here so we can move it sort of like a clock around me. So hopefully you can also determine which side of the face looks best, and then you can take this and then apply it to the interviews that you set up. Okay, so now we are off axis, about 3/4 off axis here. You can see that this is the Rembrandt lighting. We've got a wedge underneath my face here, that sort of triangle shape right there. And the reason I like lighting this way is because you get a good amount of shadow area, and shadows help to create depth. Right? Contrast is good because ultimately a video is just a two-dimensional plane. So with lighting, you need to create a sense of depth so that way whatever you're looking at sort of pops off of the screen. Okay, and now we're gonna move this to the other side. There we go. And now the light is on the right side of my face, right? So we'll just see how this looks. Again, we've got the wedge over here. Still have the shadow area, so it looks nice, right? But we'll see which side ends up looking the best. See the difference, right? Isn't that wild? Like, even if you think you have a symmetrical face, for some reason, the light just picks up and sort of like enhances the differences. So you can actually tell that there's, in a sense, there's a more attractive side of the face that you would actually like to be lit on. So from my perspective, putting the light on the left side of the face is actually more attractive than putting the light on the right side of the face. And I think the reason for that is that this eyebrow is just a little bit higher than this eyebrow, right? Like this is my rock eyebrow. I can throw that up a lot easier than I can that one, right? Ugh. But I think so when I'm lit from this side, I look a little crazier than I do if I'm lit from that side. So it helps to consider what the lighting is saying about your subject when you place it at a different angle, which is just super cool and fascinating. So what I realized after doing all this is that I've had my studio set up so that the light comes from this direction. I've got a giant sheet of canvas that I bounce my light off of, and now I'm realizing that it's on the wrong side of the studio and I actually have to put it now on the left side of the studio, which is super irritating, but it's okay. So good to know, right? Good to know that I won't be looking like Mr. Crazy Eye in the rest of my videos. So hope this was super helpful to you. Let me know which side is your best side, and I will see you in the next video.